A lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Hill. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Takes the handoff. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that forced the turnover. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Here comes the offense on second down. Hits inside, it's McKinney. Got the first down. He stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with...
They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Setting up the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right side, it's Hill. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Got a little press. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Tight end finds a soft spot, and they swarm him under. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Pulls it. Now the toss. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, USF! Great job by the back on the option. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Deep in the end zone, it's Drake. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The run inside. It's good. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Give to the back. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. And the Mountaineers in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Going to try to get it himself. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not...
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Oh, what a move. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Just feeds the running back. On the stop.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Out wide left, it's Branch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Singleton. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Throws it deep. He's got it way down the field. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
2nd and long here. He's looking to throw. Look out! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And obviously you're in a tough spot. Like, you're down a couple of possessions. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you can tell they're backed up. They're playing the pass, and the offense has to take the little stuff underneath. They've got to find a way to make explosive plays, even though the defense is playing conservative.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. The problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
He'll bring it out. It's straight. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Grove. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do because this passing attack has not been great.
Going to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points. So, guys, that touchdown was huge, but they have to get the 2 here to make it a 1-possession game. He'll set up to throw. He's into the end zone, and we've got a 1-possession game in the 4th quarter. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. The Bulls use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the quarterback takes a knee. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still.